To the PHNX Suns pregame show presented by Gila River Resorts and Casinos. I'm Lindsay. That's Saul. That's Flex. That's Espo. Happy Tuesday. Is there anything going on today?
It's Threes Day.
Threes Day?
Yeah, Big Threes Day.
Finally,
watch out, world.
The Big Three has come back to Phoenix. Let's go.
Oh my gosh,
the
you
rock?
guys.
Yeah,
It's
man,
happening.
Also, it's Wednesday, Lindsay.
Is it Wednesday?
Yes.
Shoot. My bad. I was way off then in the beginning.
It was better for the joke, though. So.
Well, that works out well. Can you believe it, you guys? It's actually happening. It's here.
I said before, and I will say again, I don't believe it until it's hit.
I'm believing it.
It's 6:30. We sat in this chair. Remember when we thought Kevin Durant was making his debut? Right. So call me when we tip, all right?
Yeah, I'm with it. Like, yeah, jump ball. I need to see the jump ball.
Now, if it does happen,
yeah,
let's go.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Well,
let's see what this is really all about.
I am not buying into any of that hoopla. The Big Three is finally here. We finally get to see it in action. And how poetic that it comes the night that the Twins return to Phoenix. The two teams that were the start of this whole thing going head to head when we finally get the debut.
Who are you talking about?
I thought it would have been poetic if it happened on Sunday.
Why?
When Landry Shamet came back.
Hey, hey,
That's why we can't take you serious.
I'm feeling great, man. You know, if it is scripted, I mean, good for y'all, man.
Right?
I mean, Big Three in downtown Phoenix. You get Mikal and Cam back in the house, the Twins. Isn't it today Kevin Durant bobblehead
It
night?
is, yes.
Which I feel like they just popped on everybody. Like, I didn't hear anywhere that tonight was a Kevin Durant bobblehead game until this morning where they're like, surprise, we got bobbleheads.
I mean, it just feels very scripted. And then if you really want to make my day, Tremesi Metu starting too.
Yeah,
wow.
we know you think it's the Big Four tonight.
The Big Four, baby. Let's go.
All right. Well, let's look at the injury report so we can officially see what's going on with everyone. We do know that Kevin Durant is available for tonight's game. So is Bradley Beal. I know there was some questions last night whether he would play the second night of back-to-back. Nasir Little is available tonight as well. He has that concussion protocol thing that he was dealing with. Unfortunately, though, we did add a few names to the injury report list. So Grayson Allen remains out. Josh Okogie is out. He left last night's game with that right hip injury. And Eric Gordon was a late add to the injury report. He's out with what the Suns are calling right leg soreness. Now, that seems like it changed a little bit in the last 20 minutes, because I think at first it was called a calf strain, or at least that's what we were hearing. But now it's just right leg soreness. So we'll see on that. On the net side, Ben Simmons is out, Dennis Smith Jr. is out, and Lonnie Walker is also out. So kind of unfortunate. We're missing Grayson Allen and Eric Gordon, who I feel like would have been nice to see it all kind of together at the same time. But if there was a night that you were missing those two guys and the shooting that they bring, nice to have your Big Three back out there.
Sacrifices have to be made.
I mean, listen.
In order for the Big Three to play, and they were made.
Yeah, beggars can't be choosers right now.
Yeah.
I will take just those three and a bunch of hardship signings if I have to.
I will cut the head off a live chicken right now.
Y'all are
kidding.
so aggressive.
We got Pedro Serrano over here.
My goodness.
Nah, I'm with you. I mean, I'm just excited to see them. But there is a part of me that is still going to sit back and say, all right, we got the Big Three. Now what's the next level is to see the entire complement of guys together. But we'll take the Big Three. It's going to be EG's got to stop going into the trees.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's probably why. Yeah, he won tonight. But that's probably why he's sitting tonight, because yesterday I was going crazy. It's going crazy. Every time passing up threes, going in there with the big boys. And so, yeah, that's probably why your right leg is sore. Shoot the damn ball, EG.
I'll bet you $5 that on the bench he's sitting between two big guys. Gotta feel normal, right?
It's a good point. It's a good point.
Listen, Steven in the chat says, the stars are back. Let the bench get healthy and rested. I mean, if there are some guys who deserve a little bit of rest to nurse whatever soreness they got going on or whatever, it's Eric Gordon and Grayson Allen, because bless those two, they had to do a lot between the start of the season and now, and carry a lot of that load. So we're okay with that. All right, looking at who's starting, Flex kind of jumped the gun a little bit. You spoiled the surprise. Chimezie Metu for the second night in a row in the starting lineup, you guys. I'm only teasing. So we've got Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, Kevin Durant, Chimezie Metu, and Yusuf Nurkic. You guys like that Metu or is still in the starting lineup?
Yes, because it lets KD play small forward, which is more of his natural position. Hopefully, you can get some size mismatches in that way, either for him or Chimezie. I like this. This feels like the most natural of lineups we've seen this season.
This is probably my favorite lineup that I've been actually waiting for. I will say I'm a little excited to see Eubanks in that spot as well. Those four guys with Eubanks, with the athleticism and the ability to put pressure on the rim. So I do love that four. And it's going to be interesting to see how the dynamic is between Nurk and Eubanks and how they kind of bring something different to the table. But, yeah, very excited. This is going to be a hell of a lot of fun.
Every single guy on this court tonight can hit you from all three levels.
Yeah.
And that, my friends, is going to be fun to watch. Listen, I don't know if I've seen many teams that have had 5 players on the court at the same time that had that kind of versatility. And so tonight, after all the things we've been through, tonight is the night you can start to judge some of these bench players when they come in and they get wide open looks and they don't hit. Okay? Yeah. Tonight. This is what we've been working for, or at least trying to get healthy for. I want to see it. Yuta, I'm looking at you.
It feels like 3 is the magic number tonight. The big 3 levels, 3-point shooting. It should be good tonight. 3 is feeling good.
Yeah. So overall, what are your guys' expectation for the big 3 in tonight's game? Because I think it's safe to kind of come in not thinking that this is going to be a highlight reel out of the gates, right? Yeah. Like there's going to be some growing pains here. So what are your expectations exactly?
I'm not placing any expectations right now. I don't know what to expect. I really don't. I don't know how they're going to work this system, how they've kind of structured this all to look. I don't know if they're going to run more. I don't know if they're going to just, play a lot of PNR and a lot of movement. I have no idea what to expect from this lineup. So I'm kind of going in with a blank slate and just going to take it in as I see it. And then from there, you kind of figure out, they would probably need to make this adjustment or do this. But for tonight, just go out and let's see.
As far as expectation, I'm with Saul. I want to see them end the game clean, right? Stay healthy. I do want to see in spurts what we're excited about. I don't know if they can sustain it throughout a whole game, 48 minutes, because you need chemistry. But I do want to see it in spurts. I will say this, and if this happens, remember I said this, I expect Devin to shoot a lot more threes tonight. I do. I think that's one of the things that the big 3 is going to bring to this team dynamic wise. I think it frees Devin up a lot, and I think you're going to see Devin potentially take 6-7 threes tonight. I do. I feel that, and that's something I'm looking forward to because I think that makes him super dangerous. So just little things like that, little intricacies like that. But as far as win-loss, I'm not tripping. If they lose this basketball game, I'm not going to be devastated.
I'm looking for move the ball, don't defer too much.
Yeah.
That's all I want to see. I want to see, a bit of a flow when these guys are on the court. I don't expect perfection. I expect there'll be some turnovers because guys don't quite know where to expect guys to be necessarily tonight, but I don't want to see a bunch of standing around ISO ball. You're going to go, next time down I'm going to go. Then it's your turn. I want to see these guys try to get each other involved a little bit.
My biggest thing is if you have the open shot, you take the open shot.
Yeah.
If you, within the course of the offense, if you have the mismatch or you have the lane or you have a wide open jumper, you don't defer, you shoot. I don't care if that means 10 times down the court in a row, you end up getting the ball in a prime opportunity to score, then so be it. Like, I don't care about equity when it comes to the big three. That stuff will work itself out. Because the more you start to ball out, guess what? The defense starts to shift, and then the other two become available, and then it just kind of rotates that way. Let the defense dictate who's going to be the one that's going to kill them night after night.
Right, and at the end of the day, who cares about equity game after game if you're winning a championship?
Yeah.
Like, let's be honest. That's the most important part of this, and I think you all would agree, the big three would all agree, that they'd rather have that than equitable shots throughout games in the regular season.
Shit, they don't care if Chimezi Metu has 50 tonight because their gravity leaves him open. It's about winning with this group, and it's pretty obvious.
And KD's one of the best guys at that. I mean, for his career, only takes about 17 shots, so he knows how to get busy on low number. So yeah, it's going to be fun to watch him. I'm telling you, look out for really, really aggressive Devin Booker tonight.
Yeah.
I definitely feel like this is going to be part of what the big three brings to the table.
Devin always seems to get a little extra hype when something big happens around the team. You know what I mean? And this is something big, so we'll see.
It's big on so many levels. You know, obviously everybody's talking about the Twins coming back as well. Suns kind of stole that thunder a little bit today, which is kind of,
I know.
you know, it's
true.
like,
It's true.
you know, like, and I'm cool with it.
I'm not cool with it. It was fun to hear from the Twins at Shoot Around this morning and all the things they were saying about their time here. They gave so much love to all of the fans and just how the fans embrace them and they still feel and love the support that they get from them. And, you know, it was just sweet.
Yep. And I hope they don't succeed this evening. I mean, honestly, I wish them the best when they're not playing the Suns, but obviously tonight I don't want that success for them. But, you know, what I think that Devin Booker will be extra, you know, kind of lit up, gassed up about tonight is he's going to be looking at Mikal Bridges a lot on that other side. And he's going to be like, school's in session, my young man.
And that's gonna be so much fun to watch. Mikal is very good, man. It's gonna be fun to see that matchup, and I'm gonna have fun seeing Mikal switch up on KD.
Yeah,
that's gonna be fun.
I hope we get an end of the quarter. ISO at the top of the key. Everybody kind of gets into it. Everybody's on their feet like it's Book. Mikal 1-4 high. Let's go.
Hold on. My God. Can I ask you? Would you rather be Book and Mikal in that spot or KD versus Kel?
No, Book and Mikal because those are the guys that have been here at the franchise, and those are the core guys. Yeah, for sure.
Who drops the?
Whoever hits first.
What if Book does it first?
Oh, Book's gonna do it straight to Mikal.
Whoever hits first is gonna do it.
What if he does?
And it's gonna be so fun because when it happens with Devin, we're all gonna be hyped, and when it happens with Mikal, because inevitably it will happen throughout the course of this game. There's going to be such a conflict internally because it's going to be fun to see that again, but also like, not tonight, Mikal, not tonight.
Yeah. Also, to Espo's point about not really caring if they win or I think you said you don't care if they win or not. The fuck I don't.
I care.
Like, because listen, not only do I care, I want to beat the Twins. I love the Twins, but I want to beat them. And I don't want anybody to have any ammo to come back and be like, see, we shouldn't have traded the Twins.
Like, as much as I love the Twins, I do want to avoid that conversation. Because tomorrow that will be what everyone's talking about. Oh, well, did the Suns lose the trade? Is this something that, was this a failure on their part? This experiment's going wrong. We've already seen blah, 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 blah. I want to avoid all of that. Mikal and Cam, wish you the most success starting tomorrow.
Who's more motivated though, the Twins or KD? I feel like KD has more of a kind of an FU mindset going up against Brooklyn than I feel like Cam and Mikal. This is like homecoming, and we love being here. We like these guys.
I don't agree. I think KD didn't want to leave Brooklyn it wasn't Brooklyn's fault, right? Everything kind of fell apart around KD, and they kind of did him a solid by trading him to the Suns, right? But Cam and Mikal, like, I don't think there was hard feelings that they got traded. They got traded for KD. They knew it. even Monty said, dude, you just got traded for a Hall of Famer. Like, you can't be mad about that.
Yeah.
But I don't think that they're going to be coming here with revenge on their mind because it's the Suns. I think they're just excited to play against Devin Booker and show out in front of this crowd. I would say that.
I think they're excited.
Yeah.
Sure.
I think it depends on which one you think is a bigger driver for the individual. Katie might be playing a little bit of hate, right? Too much love will kill you. Hate drives me. But Mikal and Cam are playing a little bit on the love side. Like, let me put on a show for this city that did so much for me.
I'll take the
Let's make
Joker
this a
over the
good
Care
game.
Bears, all right?
Yeah.
I'm just
Careful what you wish for.
I'm just saying.
I think Mikal and Cam, they're in a win-win situation tonight.
True.
They come here, they play free. They're going to have the crowd with them. If they lose, they're expected to lose. But if they win, hey, we came to the Valley and got a dub. Now, I think there is pressure on KD here.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's pressure on KD to come out and say, hey, man, everything y'all invested in me, it was worth it. So there's a little bit of pressure on KD in this game. I wouldn't say I don't care. I want the Suns to win this game. I'm just stressing that if they didn't, I'm not going to be here
Like,
like,
as
yo,
far
we
as
just,
the big three
we
goes
just
in the
dropped the
debut.
bomb and it's
Yeah.
over. No, I just think they need time. But man, this going to be a lot of fun. And I will say Cam was pissed when he left.
Yeah.
Cam was pissed.
Oh, I bet.
So I think Cam got something to prove too. Cam might come in here and try to hit 6 threes tonight. It's gonna be fun.
It's interesting that you said that Mikal and Cam are gonna be cheered.
They
Of
are.
course.
Like, throughout the game.
Yes.
That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard.
Hold on.
What?
I don't. Once you get into the fourth quarter, I think maybe the first three, the first basket, sure, they're going to get.
God.
But we get into the fourth quarter, and those guys are trying to beat the big three. I think things change a little bit. I
Yeah.
think that competitive. No. This ain't your home anymore. These are our guys. Will kick in, and you're not going to cheer them, right?
What happens? Man, I wish Grayson Allen was playing in this damn game. What happens if one of the twins gets checked? You know what I mean?
Well, I was gonna
what
say that.
happens when it gets a little tight or whatever, and somebody doesn't like the way something happens, and all of a sudden they got to break the two up? Whose side are you going to be on? That's what I'm talking about.
It's
You
just
can't be on both sides.
Who's
No,
your
no,
ride
no,
or
no,
die? Damn it! We need to know.
I would love an Isaiah Thomas, Magic Johnson moment. Like, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Come in, bang, give him a little pop. Ain't no love here. Let's ball. I would
can
love
see
that.
Book doing that.
Kobe against Pau Gasol in the Olympics.
And then ran through it.
Just
ran
ran
through his
through that
chest.
motherfucker.
Yeah, ran
Like-
through his chest. So I would love to see it. I don't know if I don't want to say that. These guys, they're competitive, decent dogs.
You don't think Book would do? I
Book-
think Book would fucking poster the shit out of Mikal if he
doesn't
I
got the
care.
think
chance.
he'll go hard.
You
but
want
I
to
don't
hear
think it'll be like rough.
you want to hear my opinion on this? I think Mikal's more likely to do it than Book.
You think?
I'm telling you, man.
Because everybody tells me
Cal
Book's is Kobe.
No, he is.
Book is up here. Mikal was always viewed as down here.
Yes.
This is
Yes.
Mikal's
This is
opportunity to
Mikal's
prove everybody
opportunity.
wrong, right?
And
I can see that.
Yeah, I've heard plenty of stories behind the scenes when Mikal is a competitive SOB boy.
Mhm.
And so he's clown. He's got a great personality. He acts like a clown. But when you get between them lines, he's a dog. And I would not be shocked if Book come to the hole and he get them big old arms on him. Get up out of here,
That's
boy.
what I love, though, because these two guys are not going to back down just
No.
because they like each other. That's
course
sometimes
not.
when it's the most fun
Yeah.
between competitors because
Yeah.
they know it's love when the whistle blows after the game, but they're going to go at each other because they want to prove to the other guy they're the best.
This game has been so hyped that we've gone 20 minutes and we haven't even gotten to the other three things that we need to talk about.
We're fine. We've got plenty of time left. But here's the deal. At the end of the day, when they're on the court, it's all competition. But when they're off the court, it's all love. Mikal is just like us. He's literally one of us.
Yeah, they still show love and everything like that. It's dope to see because I watch games, and as much as I try to want myself to root against them, but I can't. Like, I just, I got guys out there that I want to succeed with both the leagues, JL. So, like, I got friends out there that I want to do well. So it's tough going against them, but tonight is a good night to not go against them. Or to go against them and not really root for them. So it's gonna be good.
He's just as conflicted as all of
He
us.
is.
We understand when these two teams play each other, we have our allegiance with our team. But every other night, we're rooting for both of them because it's all love there.
Who's
it's all
we?
love.
I said, who's we?
Not you.
There
You're
you
not
go.
included in this inner circle
Thank
right
you.
now. So
Thank you.
You're on the outskirts right now.
Perfectly fine with that.
I'm just going to say 3 greater than 2. And that's all I'm going to say.
You guys are out of control. We do have a couple of super chats real quick from Psycho Blue. They sent us 2 of them. First one said, 40-game win streak with the big 3 begins tonight or Friday. Whichever one. We're leaving it open. It can either start tonight or Friday. We're totally fine with that. And then they also sent us one and said, Flex, I told you this was the week. You owe me a picture at the Suns Magic game on December 31st. I'll have my EJ uniform on. Let's put the league on notice tonight.
Let's do it, my man. I got you. You're 100% right. I said no this week, and I was wrong, and I'm happy as hell to be wrong. So, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Espo, what are we wearing tonight?
We're wearing, who gives a shit? The big 3 are here.
I mean,
I genuinely don't know. I'm waiting for the image. So I'm just kind of stuck. There we go. We're wearing the White Association edition.
I was waiting for the graphic. I was like,
I was thinking they got their own little uniform.
Like the White Association edition versus the Net Statement edition, which is simple, yet I actually like it. So
yeah, I love this. The black and white.
Funeral-like.
I'm on board with this then. All right,
God,
who you
don't
guys
say
got
that.
tonight?
That's what I see.
And by how much?
I am going to go with the Suns by 1. That's what
Okay.
I have this evening.
That's what you have this evening, yes?
Oh, I got it right. Good.
Suns by 5 tonight.
Same.
I need the Suns by 5, but I picked the Suns by 3.
Okay. To be fair, a lot of this was also before we got the official word that KD was available for tonight's game. I still think it's going to be a good competitive game, though. What do our friends over at the BetMGM Sportsbook app think about tonight's game, though? This line has changed quite a bit.
4.5 now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Suns by
5.
4.5.
Yeah, there you go.
I think it makes sense. You get the 2 points for being home.
Mm-hmm.
You got the big 3 back. I can see 5 making sense here.
Yeah. All right, what are you putting your money on, though? This is unfortunate.
Oh,
Espo won
Jesus.
last night, you guys.
Can we just go to the leaderboard first?
Fine, we
show
can
that
do the
first?
leaderboard
There we
first.
go.
You
So,
earned that,
Espo-
dog. You earned that.
Look at that. That's just beautiful.
Espo's at the front of the pack right now with
Who's in last place?
$182.50. I'm in second with $127.88. Saul is in third, minus $8. And Flex, you rounding us out, minus $85.41.
Flex has been ice cold since he said I was 9 cents behind him.
I have. That's why if you see my bet today, I'm keeping it real easy. I need something positive.
All right, well, let's start with Flex's bet tonight since you are at the back end of the
Just
the
win,
line.
damn it. Get me about $15 and get me moving in the right direction.
All right, Suns win. Well, what is that, minus 150 or 180?
90.
Oh, 190.
Yeah, I'm getting nothing in
Okay, but a win is a win. You
Yeah.
got to start somewhere. I get it. Saul, since you're next, what's your bet going to be tonight?
Yeah, I got a little 4-leg parlay for plus 500. The Suns winning by the spread, 4.5. Kevin Durant over 24.5 points. Bradley Beal over 12.5 points. And Mikal Bridges over 21.5 points.
Okay.
Ooh.
I kind of like that.
I kind of like
think
that.
all those are
I don't
possible.
see anything wrong with that.
You know what I like is that Flex bet odds that are almost as low as his actual dollar total.
Right.
Go ahead, my man.
I'm
Go ahead.
scared.
Take your shots while you on
This
top.
is
brother.
why Espo can't be in the lead. He doesn't know how to act.
I got to get it in
Go
because I'm going
ahead.
to lose all this, all right? I know it.
What
Oh
big
my
swing are you taking?
God.
tonight?
It's not a big swing. I just took a simple with decent odds. The first bucket coming in under 17.5 seconds at plus 240.
Where do you find this
They're all
stuff?
right there.
Called on the BetMGM Sportsbook.
It's in those weird prop bets. You gotta
17
do
and a
the
half
fun
first
prop
bucket within 17 and a half
How do we even calculate that?
It's
No,
called the
that's what I'm
clock on the
saying.
screen.
Yeah, but you can't see half a second.
Right.
Well, they have
So-
a stopwatch on
Well,
it.
because they
guarantee.
go by 17
Wow.
seconds and 18
Yeah.
seconds.
So it's
if it
gotta
happens
be
at 18
under 18
So if
seconds,
it's
seconds.
at
Under
18,
18
then it doesn't
Okay.
count.
Okay. All right.
Wow.
But who keeps-
You don't get half
like,
a point
like what if
either.
it's no,
So-
but
so
that
the
half
problem-
a second matters. Like
Also, it's hard for us to track that. So we have to watch the game and figure out, okay, is it off the shot release or is it in the bucket?
You're
Again.
paid to watch it. It's out of the hand. It's
no,
not in the
no,
bucket.
it's through the. It's got to be through the.
No, I think it's got to be out of the
It's-
hand.
I think we'll find out tonight.
Well,
We will
we won't
find
because
out
you got to
tonight.
figure out.
We'll
because you
find
didn't
out
actually
tonight.
bet on it.
Well, the
It has to be.
I
It's,
think
it's the time of
it
the
goes
bucket.
in. Yeah, the time it goes
It's
through
the
the basket.
time of the bucket. There is this thing.
Damon is
there
our resident.
is this thing on the internet when you look at a box score that's the play-by-play
tells you
that
the
also
time.
uses
Seconds.
times.
Yeah.
So
It does.
that's how you
Okay.
could find out that
Okay.
information.
You
You
I'm
realize
just throwing
that
it
it's
out there.
going to literally happen as the clock
Yeah.
clicks
be at
over
6 seconds
tonight,
on the shot
where we're going to
clock.
argue about
Yeah.
what this really is.
All right.
So,
My bet tonight is, of course, just a normal, simple bet, but I got plus odds. So 105 for the Suns to win and both teams to score 100 points tonight. And I got this earlier in the day, thankfully, because now, last time I checked, it's a minus 140 if you want to take this bet.
look at that.
So if you guys want to get in on the action and take any of our bets along with us, you can sign up for the BetMGM Sportsbook app. They have a $1,500 first bet offer going on right now. So sign up for BetMGM using that bonus code PHNX. Place your first BetMGM Sportsbook wager through BetMGM Sportsbook mobile app of at least $10. And if that bet loses, your bonus bets will be available once your initial wager is settled. Check out the show notes for full details. And now you can listen to Shane talk about the disclaimer. Maybe.
But here we go.
100 Gambler. Colorado, D.C., Illinois, Indiana, Kansas, Louisiana, Maryland, Mississippi, New Jersey, Nevada, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, Virginia, West Virginia, Wyoming. Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369 New York. Call 1-800-327-5050 Massachusetts. 21 plus to wager. Please gamble responsibly. Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP Arizona. 1-800-BETS-OFF Iowa. 1-800-270-7117 for confidential help Michigan. 1-800-981-0023 Puerto Rico in partnership with Kansas Crossing Casino and Hotel. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. U.S. promotional offers not available in D.C., New York, or Ontario.
All right, guys. The final thing we'll talk about real quick before we go watch this game. Draymond Green got suspended indefinitely for his shenanigans against Yusuf Nurkic last night, and I'm shocked.
Oh, no.
I'm not.
I'm shocked.
I'm not, because the indefinite gives them wiggle room, right?
Mhm.
So could be 10 games. If he's defiant, could be 30. You don't know. And I think that's what this is about. It's, it feels like it's extreme because it's indefinite. But, if it winds up being 10, 15 games, it's a decent sized suspension.
He's got to check off a lot of boxes to get back onto the court.
Yeah.
He's got to get approval by the league. I don't think it's going to be that simple for him to come back. I think they're going to want to see actual evidence that he has been working on himself to get his mind right when he plays these games, because he's putting other people in danger. And that's where the Players Association and the NBA can come to a mutual agreement in terms of how he's conducting himself on the court. So there you go.
Yeah, nah, I think he's going to miss more than a month. Easily.
Yeah, I mean, at least through the calendar
easily.
year.
Honestly, if it's not, it's a farce, because you're not working on yourself for a week and everything's magically better. If they believe this is a deeper rooted issue, you got to put time into that shit.
Yeah.
Anger management, all that stuff's got to get done.
I'm just surprised because I figured they would put an exact number on it. And I honestly didn't think it was going to be as big of a number as everybody wanted. But I'm pleasantly surprised that the league is trying to actually put their foot down a little bit when it comes to Draymond. Like, it has gotten out of control. Everyone's talking about it, whether you're a Suns fan or not. That was the hot topic of last night's game. You know,
be
what
a
I
better
mean?
person. Be a better person. Period.
Yeah.
Like, this is a sport, man. You out there trying to hurt people, that ain't it.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Apparently, his agency, Clutch, and the Warriors are going to meet tomorrow to discuss a path forward, which seems a little odd to me. I don't know. That just seems odd to me that my agents are going to go try to negotiate what my path forward to be a better person is.
You know what the crazy thing is? I think Golden State's fed up.
Yeah,
like, I really
agree.
think Golden State is sitting here like, yo, enough's enough. That reaction on the bench yesterday from his teammates, I mean, that was telling. That was telling. They was like, yo, what are you doing, dude? So I think the team is a little fed up. And that's why, like Saul said, there's going to be a lot of boxes to check. The team's got to check it out. The agent's going to get involved. The league's involved. Anger management therapy. He'll be out. He's going to be out some time. And deservedly so.
Yeah, it's surprising, but that's the news on Draymond. I'm glad we got at least an answer, too, pretty quickly. It was a pretty quick turnaround for the league to come out and say that. All right, don't forget to meet us back here after this one wraps up. You can watch tonight's game, of course, on Arizona's Family Sports. You just need an antenna, and you can pick one up online. You can pick one up at local retailers. Wherever you live in Arizona, though, visit azfamily.com and click Suns Games for listing information for your area. AZ Family is a great resource to help you find Phoenix Suns games on Arizona's Family Sports. So Enjoy the game. Follow along on social at PHNX_Suns. And of course, meet us back here after it wraps up. Okay, bye.
We all silly like the mayor.